Video will talk about Python dictionaries. Dictionaries will go over the definition, then we'll check different methods and also we'll do certain problems so that you understand how we can use dictionaries in Python. So definition of dictionary is one of Python's built-in data types which defines one-to-one relation between keys and values. Dictionary is a collection of key value pairs, very important. So like in English we have, or in any language we have concept of dictionary where there are words and then there are the meaning or the definition of the words. Similar in Python, you can define keys and you can assign certain values to them, right? Key of a dictionary can only be a hashable data type, and a value can be anything. So hashable means immutable, like we saw that lists are mutable, strings are immutable, so the keys should be immutable and the value can be anything. So value can be a list, can be a list of lists or a dictionary itself, right? So this sort of flexibility which comes in the values has led to usage of dictionaries, very high usage of dictionaries in real world. When you program in Python you will find that, and dictionaries are similar to hash table in Java. So the syntax, a very simple syntax, it starts with the curly brace and then there are keys and values, like we read that dictionaries are key value pair. So this is one pair and this is one pair, and then similar there are multiple pairs. So we'll see in real life, so then you will understand. So I will define one dictionary, uh, say sample dictionary. So what I'm doing is key value. I started with the curly brace and then I am defining a key which is a, and then a value 1, then a key, then a value, then a key and a value, right? So now if I print it, then this dictionary is printed. Okay, key value pairs, we saw this, right? Key must be hashable and very fast to retrieve data. So this is another property of dictionaries which has led to high usage of dictionaries in real world. Google search is a kind of a hash table or dictionary. So in Google you can think of your keywords, whatever you are typing, as the key of that dictionary, and the value are the list of the links which come, right? So you type, say, how to learn Python in Google, and then a list of links come, the Python website and other sort of tutorials, etc., come, right? So all those are stored in a form which can be very fast in retrieval and very easy to consume as well. So you can think, of course, Google is architecture is much more complicated than a single Python dictionary, but the structure remains, the concept remains the same. So yeah, so we'll see certain simple usage of dictionary. So this is the dictionary. So if I want to access any value of a key, I can do like this. Very simple and very similar to lists. Like in lists we used to access elements using their index, here we can access using the keys. So if I try to access an element which does not, the key is not there, then I get an key error. I can add a key, right? And now if I print my sample dict, I get this. I can change the value of a key. Say I say is not 4, is now 5, and now I print it. Now the value is changed, right? So you can see how you can add a key. I can remove a key by pop, and now if I print the dict, then that is not there. Key D is not there. So this is how we can add a new key. We can edit the value of a key, and we can delete a key. So this is a very simple basic operations of key. Looping, so I can say for key comma value in sample dict dot items, and I can say print k comma v. Let's see what happens. So the key and the value, key and the value, key and the value are printed, right? So this is a bit different from list, but yeah, again very simple, that you can use to print. Adding key we saw. To list all the keys of a dict, you can do dot keys. This method you can call, it prints all the keys. Then dot values, very simple, similar, it prints all the values. Okay, so these are the basic adding key, assigning value, deleting key, and iteration. Now we will look at certain problems which will give you more understanding of dictionaries. So write a Python program to concatenate two keys. So say we have one key sample dict, we define another key, another dict, and say like this. Right now we have to create a key, dictionary which is like concatenation of these two. So very simple, we can use update method dot update, and we can say sample dict 2. Right now if I print sample dict, then I get the D also here. Okay, write a Python script to print dictionary where the keys and numbers are between 0 to 0 and 1 and the values are squares. So right like this we have to print a key. Very simple. So we can do for number in range, say 1 to 5, and we'll first define an empty dict. Say final dict equal to empty for, and then what we will do, we will keep on inserting keys to this. So we can say for number in range 1 to 5, this will give us the numbers, and we can say final dict, and what am I doing, I am adding a key. Remember how you can add a key, is equal to the value which is the square, number into number, right? Let's see what the final dict now has. Yeah, right, so actually we have to go to 5, so this should be 6. Okay, write a Python program to get maximum and minimum value in a dictionary. So like this is there, you have to get the maximum of the value and minimum. So very simple, we can use the uh, dot values method which gives us all the values, right? And we can do a max of this, right? So we get the max value, and similarly we can do the min of this to get the minimum. So yeah, this is it for dictionaries. So we saw the definition, these are key value pairs, collection of key value pairs. We saw basic how you can add a dictionary, add a key, define a dictionary very simply, and the syntax of the dictionaries, like curly braces, key value pairs, and change and iteration, and also two very important methods, dot keys and dot values, and saw few problems. So yeah, that's it. We'll see more problems of dictionary in the next video.